We are ready for our final real one. I'm ready for a special young lady that's looking for a special king. Can you come on out for the win? Very good. Take that mic for me. Welcome to a real one.
Thank you.
Would you share with these kings your name, your age, and what you do?
Yes, my name is Kylie. I'm 23 years old, and I actually do a little bit of content creation, a little bit of jewelry making, and yeah, trying to sell my jewelry full time.
Beautiful. I do have to say, just for those wondering, you have a twin, I've heard.
Yes.
Who's been on the show?
Her name is Evie, and we actually came here together.
Yeah. So we have twins in the house, and it's a special thing. So I want you to share with these real ones what makes you a real one.
Okay, what makes me a real one is that I am just so authentic and genuine, and I really value emotional connection, and I just am a really supportive partner, and I think I just keep it real. I keep it honest, and I work on myself, and I love going to the gym. I love staying in shape, so yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. And share with this. Now, in relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers, red flags. What are some things you're not going to tolerate?
Okay, some red flags for me, I would say, is a man whose words and his actions don't align. That's really important for me, so you got to be able to follow through on your word. I also like a man that understands like basic chivalry, opens doors, all that types of stuff, and just a man that knows what he wants. Or sorry, we're talking about red flags here.
Well, yeah, but that kind of pours in.
Yeah.
So not a red flag. A green flag is...
Yeah, a man that knows what he wants. If you don't know what you want, that's kind of a red flag to me. And also a man that has really vulgar language. I don't like that. That's a red flag.
Okay. Seems like you got no broken hearts. So they have clean mouths, you know, they have good personalities. So I like it. Now I'm going to ask you this. What are... Oh, you're good. Hey, you got a break sometime. Okay, we'll get there. But let me just ask you this final question. What are you looking for? You kind of said it, but in a real one, what's like the main thing you're looking for?
I am looking for a man that is just really authentic like I am, and also is financially stable. That's really important for me. And a man that just likes to have a good time and also has things that he enjoys, like hobbies and interests. I want someone that likes to do things. It doesn't have to be the same things as I do, but just your own things that you really enjoy. And just someone that's a honest, genuine person.
Honest and genuine. Let's take a few steps forward. We got one broken heart. You're still looking good downstairs, but let's talk to this wonderful real one here. Name, age, why you broke your heart.
Max, 105, and I do swear. So sometimes. So I mean that's...
Is it sailor style or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it comes out. It's almost like Tourette's. I don't want to blame it on that, and I should own it, but it feels like that's when it comes out. It's just like Tourette's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Could he be someone that's your type?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it would have been great to get to know you better. And I don't necessarily think that swearing is a bad thing. It's just when it's super excessive, like that type of thing. I don't have a problem, especially with Tourette's. I would never have a problem with someone for something they can't help.
Okay. Is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely. Look at her. Adorable. Cute.
Thank you.
Beautiful smile.
We got a great lineup for you.
Thanks.
Oh, we got the twins. Okay. Well, take a step back. I'm excited because we have 3 hearts that have not been broken. Okay. So I want to throw it to you. Do you have an essential question that could determine a relationship?
Yeah, I would love to know, what do you gentlemen typically spend your weekends doing?
Let's go to each of them. We'll start with this wonderful real one here. Name, age, and what do you typically spend doing on your weekends?
Alan, very young, 76, engineer, creative person, and a weekend just being as creative as I possibly can, especially with filmmaking and getting into music and trying to stay out of trouble.
Great.
All right. Let's go to this wonderful real one. Name, age, and what do you like to do on the weekend?
Daniel Galloway. I like to travel, go up the coast, work on my cars, motorcycles, or my house. I like to do things, and I like to do different things, they're spontaneous. With no kids, you can do what you want to do. You got kids?
I do not have kids. Do you have kids?
No,
No
none of them
kids.
claim it. Don't try.
Very good. Let's take a step forward to this wonderful real one. Name, age, and what do you like to do on the weekends?
Howie, I broke 50, and I like getting out of the house, go hiking to that Runyon Canyon, Topanga. Well, Topanga's kind of bad right now. And as I I can hang out the house. I could hang all day on the couch or in the bed and watch, movies. And I go to the gym, work out.
Great.
Okay. Let's take a step back. I don't want to make you pop yet. We only got 3. We can get to know each other just a little more. But in the interest of time, I do want to ask this. This is an essential. Religion or politics? Do you want a partner that is religious or political, or not religious, not political?
Ooh, okay. This might actually get someone, we'll see. But I'm going to say that politics doesn't really matter too much to me. Everybody has their own personal opinions. That's not going to deter me. But religion, I'm also not super, you don't have to necessarily be a man of God, as a lot of people on this show put it. And I just wasn't sure. But
That's
yeah,
a good thing.
so I'm kind of in the middle and everything. You can kind of have your own beliefs, and I'm okay with it.
Okay. So middle ground, moderate kind of. Okay. I got no pop, so you did okay.
Great.
All right. You already asked, a question about children. What about marriage? Have you ever been married?
I have never been married.
Would you like to be married in the future?
I would love to be married. That's definitely a goal of mine.
Okay. You want the babies. I'm going to throw it to the real ones. Gentlemen, do you have a question for this lovely lady? All right. Let's walk it on down. We'll answer that question first. Ask it again in the mic.
Do you smoke or drink?
I don't smoke or drink.
Okay. All right.
That's a miracle, right? At that age, goodness gracious. Does your twin do that either? Well, this is about you. Never mind. We won't focus on twin. And what's your question?
That's huge.
Thank you.
You're 23 and you don't smoke pot or drink alcohol.
No, neither.
Mormon?
Neither. No. No, not Mormon.
That's huge.
Thank
I
you.
can't express that. It's indescribable how huge that is.
It's almost an outlier to the most outlier degree. It's crazy.
So it negates one of my questions always is what happens after the second or third cocktail. I don't have to ask that.
No, you don't.
I did want to mention, you mentioned about chivalry.
Yes.
And it's my firm belief that in my last life, I was a knight at King Arthur's court.
Oh, wow.
So I just wanted to throw that out there.
Your knight in shining armor right here.
I want to ask her, if I were your age and we were at a party and I didn't know you, and I'd be making a beeline for this girl.
Can you tell me why you'd make the beeline?
I was raised on Playboy.
Okay, that's very interesting. All right, we can take it.
Yes?
Oh, you did your job.
All right.
You did your job. All right, we can take a step back. What I'm going to do is ask to borrow the heartbreaking device of that real one, because you're going to have to, thank you so much, Max. You're going to have to make a decision, Kylie. You're going to have to decide which heart you want to break after that line of questioning.
Okay. I'm going to go with the one that's being held out
Wow.
for me.
Okay, let's walk on down. I would wonder why. I mean, it was the real one nature is there, but okay, heartbroken. Before I ask you why I want to ask this real one, you were holding on. You just told us why. Are there any other reasons besides that magazine?
She's so feminine, her voice. I mean, if I was at a party, I'd only see from a distance, but her voice, I love her voice. She's so sensitive and tender, and she's like a hippie chick from back in the day. It's beautiful.
You love the 70s, 60s, huh?
I love the comforting hippie chicks. I like those.
Okay. All right. Now tell us why you broke.
Oh, I know. We know.
Well, the audience may be wondering.
With this her whole life.
The only reason I popped, I loved everything you said, but it really was just that Playboy comment to me. Yeah, that's stuff that's for later on. That's not really a first time you're meeting someone type thing for me personally.
Yeah, I totally understand. I was just being honest about across the room.
All right, let's take a step back. You still have 2 hearts that are beating. So I want to see if the other real ones have another question for this lovely lady as we narrow it down. Looks like we're formulating. Let's step forward. Okay, let's ask that question in the mic.
Do you want kids in the future?
I definitely do want kids in the future.
Okay.
How do you feel about kids?
I'm cool with it if it happens. If it happens, then I'm down for it.
Can I ask you a question? Do you mean like biological kids? Like you want your own biological
Right.
kids?
Right. Is that what you're talking about, right?
I am talking about biological kids.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's a little shocking to me.
Tell us why it's shocking.
For me, it's just a little surprising because I'm pretty sure that it's after the age of about 45 that typically quality of
The juice.
yes decreases after that age. So I just wasn't sure because of that factor, and I know that it can also actually impact the woman's health as well, even from an older man. So I just wasn't sure in that context, but.
Okay, not to be so forward
Yeah.
with you, but mine still works.
Okay.
Okay.
That's great.
Not to be not to be all that forward with you. I mean, it would be up to my partner, whoever that individual that I might be with. If they never had no kids or what have you, I wouldn't want to deprive them from that.
Yeah.
I work out 5 days a week.
Great.
So, I'm up and moving and got my stuff going.
Yeah. Wow. Good for you. That's fantastic.
We can kind of throw that. Oh, I'm sorry. No, you're good.
And if you need a personal trainer, I'm all that too.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. And I want to kind of go in that vein with this real one here because we have had him on the show before. Do you want to kind of explain as well why you want biological children?
The reason I'm chasing after having kids of my own, biological, I come from a family of doctors, lawyers, engineers, a lot of very strong DNA, and I think it's up to me to pass on those high qualities as well as my own good health. So I have a lot of education of my own also. Kind of unusual, but there's there, and I'm with the space program and all this other stuff. So it's my obligation, in a sense, to pass on healthy DNA to the future.
That's fantastic. May I ask you a question?
Sure.
So you mentioned like space. I'm just curious, what do you do for work, or what did you do if you're ever
With the space part of it, I used to be, when there was a space shuttle program in Houston, I was a flight controller and mission control. I helped train astronauts to fly the space shuttle. So that was part of my early career as an engineer.
Wow, fantastic. Good for you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we got through some pretty good questioning and getting to know each other at that point. Do you have a decision you want to make, or do you still want to get to know these gentlemen? I want to see what you're thinking.
I would like to ask another question. If that's
Beautiful.
okay.
Let's ask it. Yeah. We'll
Okay.
walk.
My question for you is, where do you see yourselves 5 years from now in life?
Don't say the grave. No jokes here. This is for real. I'm serious. I don't want y'all joking. This is a great question. 5 years.
In 5 years, I'll be having a family, and my wife and kids, wherever we're living, whether LA or someplace else. And I will be being as creative as I am right now as an engineer and making a lot of movies. As I mentioned before, the filmmaking I get involved with is stuff that has absolutely no violence in it whatsoever, and I've got plenty of stories to deal with. So I have a lot of a future. In 5 years, that should be what I've been doing.
Great.
5 years from now.
5 years from now, I'll still be doing as good as I'm doing now.
Awesome.
Okay. Do you have another question? I don't want you to do too much zigzagging. Do you have another question you'd like to ask, or I can throw it to them because we got to make a decision. It's a real one.
Let me think really quick.
I can do my job just a
Okay,
little because I can ask, where would you take this lovely lady on a first date?
To dinner, so we can get to know each other better, probably Italian restaurant or something, wherever she wants to go. I spoil the lady, give her what she wants in the life, make sure that she's as happy with me as I can be. So we go to a restaurant that is her choice, her favorite choice.
Where would you take this lovely lady first date?
Wherever she want to go.
You can't beat that. They're giving you whatever you want. Yeah. Did you think of your question?
Yes. So my question is, I know that you like physical activity. Do you like to do physical activity as well?
Yes, I'm in martial arts. I am in Taekwondo. I have a black belt in Taekwondo, and I work out almost 5 days, 3 days a week right now, very intensely, Monday nights, Wednesday nights, and Friday nights, very intense workouts, kickboxing and Taekwondo combined. So I am very, very healthy in that sense.
Wow.
I do have to ask. Can you show us a Taekwondo move? Is that okay? I don't want you to knock me out, but oh wow! And I know that would have took me out. Okay, now I'm saying he know what he's doing. Okay, that's great. And so that was your question. What are you thinking? I don't want you. It's a real one. Time is of the essence.
Okay. I'm thinking I have to pop someone.
At this point, unless they have one more essential, but you got two great gentlemen here. What do you want to do?
I got one more question.
Okay.
Okay. Tell me something that you did for someone recently that was just an act of kindness.
I'm in Toastmasters. I do a lot of public speaking, and I was encouraging people who are a little nervous about it at first in Toastmasters, and I just sort of help them get the confidence to make a speech.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Okay. Random act of kindness.
I'll go out and feed the homeless.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great.
In fact, and then I'm also giving. So
Those are great answers.
All right. I'm sorry to do it to you, Kylie, but you got to make a decision here.
Okay. I don't want to do this, but I think I'm going to pop yours.
Okay. Now, you were holding on to your heart. Tell us why you were holding on.
Well, I seen a little potentials on certain things that could help us grow together.
Back a little. You're kind of
But,
blocking. Okay, that's
you know, She has her ways, I have my ways. And, and since I'm a little older than her, I'm set in certain things, and certain things probably would never work.
Oh, okay. Okay. Tell us why you ended up breaking his.
Well, I had to make a decision, and I wasn't sure again on the kids aspect, but I really wanted to get to know you more. But I do agree with what you said, that there's definitely certain things that you're set in your ways, and I'm probably set in mine as well. So, but I think it was fantastic to meet you, and I like your outfit.
He came fresh. The man came fresh. He says it. That's his thing. Yeah, he's fresh though. All right, now I do kind of have to rush it, but Rush, anything else between these two? Let me ask this. This is always an important one. You have your heart not broken. Tell us why.
I'm very impressed with her. I think she's a nice person. We've got a lot of things in common.
And she's someone that's your type?
I'm hoping so. The only concern I have, I'm not sure if it's a big concern, is the age difference. But sometimes people who are young are very mature, and that's a big advantage.
Yeah. And that's our thing on our real one. We want love in the raw form, and if you are mature, then I don't see, legal, no R. Kelly, why not, But anyway, anyway, question for him.
No question, but I do think I want to pop, if that's
Okay, hey, this is a real one. You keep it real. Okay, why'd you pop?
My thing is the kids. That is a factor for me with the age difference, like you mentioned. But I really hope that you find somebody that wants to have biological kids, because I love that for you. I think that's fantastic.
We're trying to make it work for him. We had him back because I want the best for this real one, okay? So we'll take a step back. And we'll observe the lack of hearts here. But, gentlemen, can we clap it up for this lovely lady? This is a real one. We thank Kylie for coming out. Tell your twin we said hello. She's amazing, too. So I'll take that mic, and you can head off on that way. Clap it up for her one more time. One more time, gentlemen. We thank you for Kylie. We thank you so much. We did it, ladies and gentlemen. We had our Jaguar edition. Yes, these wonderful gentlemen came out. We had a few successful Real One connections, which always brings a smile to my face. But folks, I thank you so much for watching this. Gentlemen, can you clap it up for yourselves? You are handsome, you are royal, and you are kings, okay? Now, folks, what I need you to do, if you want to be on the next episode of A Real One, fill out the link in the description. And most importantly, continue to subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And we'll see you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you. Clap it up one more time, guys, just so they can be happy. Clap it up, my gentlemen down there. They're not clapping. They're so busy. Oh, yeah, just clap. Yeah, woo. All right. We'll see you next time, folks. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do. Or this video here, which is groundbreaking. Or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.